Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to one of our most recent videos. We did this over the summertime to Pete Kelly's castle. It's somebody that I met probably about 15, 20 years ago when I was having my wood shop wired up. All the quotes I got were crazy insane. And I know a gentleman that owned a company in Wausau called the Handcrafted Furniture, and he said, "Hey, I know this guy who's a really realistic electrician, price wise, super nice guy, really awesome." And I ended up getting his phone number and I called him. He came down to my shop. He looked over what we were trying to do. His quote was like one third everybody else's. Super nice guy. Just loved him. Awesome. Well, as we were talking, he's like, "Hey, I built a castle up in Tomahawk." And I won't lie, when I thought of castle, I thought like, you got some sheets of plywood, maybe a paintball on it or something, nothing crazy. Well, probably about 10 years ago, we came down to this castle and it was not this complete. I mean, he's done a lot of work in obviously 7, 10 years when I was there last time. The thing is amazing. I can't even put enough words to what is at this place. This place is so cool. Now I know it's open for like the fall rides, and he does let people have tours here. I think he rents it out for weddings once in a while. But this place is just amazing if you ever get the opportunity to stop in and get a tour of this place. Now, Pete's been working on it. I think he's been working on it for over 35 years now.
Are you sure about that?
Uh, one of his relatives. He bought the land from. It's an island, and he has like I think it's 100 acres here or something like that. But it's a bunch of little islands out on the water, and the water around it, and everything. I guess one of his uncles, I think he said, actually flooded the property. Could be totally wrong in this, but that's what I understood. Uh, like I said, this thing is just amazing. When you walk up to it, Abby, help, Abby, something happened. Everything went black. I don't know. I'm dead. Something happened. Yeah, we're gone. Hello. Oh, was I recording the whole time? Yeah, hello. I'm sorry. That was a technical difficulties. I am like really new to the YouTube thing. I really like it. I've always wanted to have a YouTube channel, but we bought this Apple computer and it's really crazy weird and there's all kinds of weird buttons. So sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, this thing is amazing. If you ever get a chance to go see it, it is like breathtaking that a human can build something so awesome. I am so impressed and I love seeing the thing. Now, the day we went down there, it was really nice out. It's me, my kids, Purple, Abigail, Buck, Lucas, and then the Pies came along. The one we don't talk about. We don't use her real name because we don't want her to come yell at us. Everybody at school knows what I'm talking about. Okay. So, but anyways, like I said, it was really a nice family trip. There's going to be all kinds of walking around into the different parts of the castle, which are just amazing. And it is under construction. It's still like a lifelong project. Uh, Pete doesn't think he'll finish it in his lifetime, but he just keeps plucking away at it. And every time I go there, it just becomes more amazing. Uh, the views in this thing are just I don't know. I can't even say enough words how cool this place actually is. And it's like a real functioning castle. There is a moat, or it's on an island. It's all made out of concrete, steel, stone, all hand cut. It is just amazing. It is one of these structures that when you see it, you will not believe it. And he's really had the decor really nice. He has a ton of older stuff in there, handmade like the chandeliers that are hanging down. Uh, there's so much stuff, and he does stay in there on and off as he's doing the construction when he's not living in. I think he's originally has a house in Wausau, so he's in and out all the time. So the place is just amazing. It is about 3 stories on the tower section, and then 2 stories on the Great Hall section. Now, last time I was here, there was no roof on this section. And as you can see now, he has a roof and a big, huge bay window and stuff like there. And when my daughter Abigail takes the camera and sees, out the window. It is just amazing. That's what the view is from this window. It is just beautiful. And like I said, the whole castle is on an island. So you, like I said, you have to take that like rickety bridge thing, which is kind of scary for a large lad like myself, over to get to this island. And he gets all like, and I was kind of curious, like, hey, how do you get like all your supplies and stuff over here for like to work on this? Because it's all made out of stone, brick, concrete, steel. He's like, oh, in the wintertime when it freezes over, he brings all his heavy equipment. That's how he got his truck over and all that stuff brought over there. Now, like I said, he has some real armor in there and stuff like that. It's really cool. There's a picture of it, and I'm hoping I can get Abigail maybe to pause it and circle where the castle is. Because, like I said, I think Mr. Kelly, he owns like 100 acres or something crazy. It's a big, a large amount of that area he owns. Now, his daughter's actually in the Navy right now, and it's really cool. He's a Marine, an old Marine, so you know he's a little crazy, but it's really awesome because he has really cool Marine stories too about when he was stationed in different parts of the country and the world. And like I said, his daughter's in the Navy, and he's just such an interesting guy with all his cool stories and everything he's done with his life. Now, like I said, the castle has been a project that he's had people come over and help him and clear the land, and he used all the wood from the actual property to help build some of the structure. And he's really, really conservative, so a lot of the stuff that he uses and does is stuff that most people would throw away. Pete is like a real big upcycler, so like when they tear down old buildings and stuff, he gets some of the metal out of them. A lot of the wood he actually cut up with a band mill on his own property, stones and bricks from construction sites. So it's really cool that he puts all that stuff into the building. The other thing is I forgot to mention is that since I've been there in a while, even when we walked up on the bridge, which has been way more reinforced than the first time we came on, he's actually building like a little workshop slash garage up in front, but he's making it look like a medieval building. So it just keeps on expanding and stuff like that. And when I asked Pete, I said, where do you get the ideas for this stuff? And he says, it's so much in his head that he could just go on forever. Now, it was nice spending some time with my kids because Lucas is my youngest son and he's a little bit crazy, but it's kind of funny watching him pick on his sisters a little bit and do all the crazy stuff that he does because he's still at that weird age where he still wants to have fun and he's not always serious. So it was really cool. Now, look at this view, looking out this one. Although this is the second story part, this wasn't here when I was here last time and the view is just amazing. Now, off this side, I think he was talking about doing like a grand entrance or something and putting possibly a small drawbridge or something. I mean, Pete's ideas are just crazy and awesome. When this place gets done, I mean, it's amazing now. I can't even imagine it finished, like how cool it's going to look. But like I said, with how it's open like that, and I think he does, like he said, he rents this out for weddings and stuff like that. And it's really just a unique place that I don't know if another place like this around exists. I just got to say, I have like 10 seconds because I'm so new to this stuff. Oh, we are out of time. So thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching. And we'll have part 2. And I know the screen is black. I'm sorry. Bye.
It's so good.